Hey groupies, welcome back to Form of Therapy. I am the video channel producer, you can call me PD, and today we are checking out Jimin Park's April Fools. I have been looking forward to this. I like Jimin a lot, well, personality-wise. I haven't checked out too much of her music, but obviously because she knows Jay, just with ASC and all that, I have seen a lot of her, and I like her. So we're going to be checking out her music. But before we actually get into that, I just want to say this video is brought to you by Patreon. I have moved out. I am officially solo endeavoring this YouTube thing. I'm trying to build a set. I'm trying to build a community. So if you want to support my future endeavors, go to patreon.com/formoftherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you can get early access to reaction videos just like this and more perks coming soon. Now, let's get into the reaction. This is your Form of Therapy. Oh. Oh, this is a little bit dark. You know, based on what I've heard from her before, from what little I've heard, this is definitely not a style that I expected here. I really enjoy this. Oh, this is like sexy Weekend at Bernie's. The liberties they've taken with this music video is really interesting. I love the camera angles that they chose. Corner of the bedroom, under the bed. It gives this music video such a more sinister effect. And even cropping it down to the square, and instead of going like a full widescreen, it adds like a vintage flavor to the video. Oh shit! Oh my god. Oh, he got out of there. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Also, that shot is so great, where they're showing what's going on with her, and then they show what's going on with him. To be honest, I was fairly enraptured in that video. I know I didn't talk much, but I was very interested in the video. I love the direction of it. I love the song. I love the music. I know that this is accompanied by an EP, so I'm definitely going to be checking that out, like I said. And now more than ever, I'm definitely going to do a listening party for Jimin's album, because this song was great. I mean, from what I've heard, it was more of like the slower ballad type stuff. But listening to this, I mean, after hearing her on Ravi's song earlier this year, and now hearing her in this, I love this this mature, modern sound. So this is really cool. This video was honestly, like, from a filmmaking aspect, it was really well shot. I really enjoyed it. I loved the I love the choice of shots that the DP went with. I mean, a lot of this, it's kind of, you know, it's a little bit dark. It's like black comedy without the comedy. It revolves around a potential murder. Obviously, we find out at the end he didn't actually die, but she thinks he's dead, and she's just sort of playing around with him, Weekend at Bernie's style, and that's pretty bleak. It's a pretty dark thing to do for a video. I could see why this was 19 rated, and the simulated sex scene at the end as well. But what I really liked was that they gave it sort of that kind of offbeat, old school horror film vibe, obviously with the 4:3 look. If you don't know what that is, in filmmaking there are aspect ratios. Think of it as basically there's widescreen, and what we're used to is 16:9. That's how we view most of our videos. That's how all videos on YouTube tend to be uploaded. And then there is 4:3. 4:3 is the square look, basically the black bars you see on the side, and it's just a square video in the middle. Imagine Instagram. 4:3 is from an old era. It's predated from our current high definition system now. So like if you were to play certain old movies on a high definition screen, it would some of them would be played in 4:3. It depends. And so yeah, because that is from a foregone era, if you use it in the modern day, it's sort of a new filmmaking technique where you sort of convey to the viewer, hey, this is sort of a vintage effect, you know. I also believe that the 4:3 effect actually it adds other elements to it. I think it kind of makes some videos a little bit creepier. I think here it kind of made it slightly creepier. I think it also gives it a voyeuristic effect. And I feel like I got that a lot here, especially with the shot choices that some of the DP went with. In particular, I really like this shot where Jimin is dragging the body into the room before the party, and they went to the corner of the room and they shot under the bed, and so there's like multiple things in the foreground to make the shot more interesting. And even when his arm pops out, it's an over-the-shoulder shot from Jimin. Like Jimin is right here in the front, and the camera's right in front of her, and it's an over-the-shoulder shot, and then it reveals the hand coming out. Like a lot of the shots in this music video were so clever. I don't know, I feel like most music videos don't go the extra effort of kind of hitting the tone of what they're going for, but I thought they did it rather well here. So music video, honestly, I'm kind of in love with this. I'm kind of in love with how it's shot. I love the vintage look. I love the sort of campy, old school horror vibe, you know, it's a little bit Hitchcock, it's a little bit Stephen King. And I like the song. I like the song a lot. I can't wait to hear more. I definitely want to support Jimin just because I like her as a person a lot. Like sometimes through editing Jay's vlogs, I've seen some clips with Jimin, and she's just extraordinarily funny. She's extraordinarily a big personality, and I love it. April Fools, so yeah, anyways, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed my reaction review of April Fools, and yes, absolutely, I am going to be checking out her EP, so tune in for that listening party sometime soon. But also, I just want to say thank you to our monthly groupies. I couldn't do this without you guys. I've moved out on my own, you know, so really I appreciate your support. And if you want to help me out, go to patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you get early access to reaction videos just like this, and more coming soon. However, if you can't support me monetarily, that's completely fine. Why don't you just go ahead and click like down below right over here, or go ahead and click subscribe up here, and go ahead and check out all my other videos over here.